Yes, guys, we are back again with another Elvis reaction. Let's go. Right, we've had a super generous... Let me tell you the story. Basically, someone left in the comments like, oh, I can't really afford to do a donation at the minute, but it would be nice if you could do like a certain video. And obviously, if you know my position, which a lot of you will, a lot of you won't, I am super busy. I got made redundant in December. I've started my own business and it's very tricky to get a business going. So I work late. I've got a 1-year-old, nearly 2-year-old now. So my time is very much taken up. It's difficult for me to get to do the reactions and then edit them because the editing process takes forever as well. So it's a tricky one, which is why I can't always get around to doing just people who've left requests in the comment section, because by the time I get a chance to get to the computer, there's people who have donated. So I have to obviously prioritize them. So if I can't get around to your videos in the comment section, I apologize. I just simply don't have enough time, unfortunately. I wish I did. If I could do this full time, then I would have enough time to do everyone's, but I don't, and I'm super busy, so apologies for that. However, Betsy, who's one of our legendary subscribers, she saw the comment and said, I will cover the donation for you. What do you want to see? And it was after all this, I saw like a thread in the comment section, and I was like, what's this? So I had a look, and that's when I noticed it. And Betsy had sent a donation over to me saying, on behalf of my friend Nancy, could you react to Elvis Presley, an American Trilogy original? It's the news report of Elvis's death. And it's a picture of how people reacted at his death. So this is obviously a very touchy one. It's a sad video to do, but at the same time, if that's what people want me to react to, I will obviously do it. And I want you to know as well, the money that's been donated, I'm not going to have for myself. I'm going to put that towards the money that we're building up for the Elvis Presley Charitable Foundation. I'm just going to put it into that money. So basically, everyone who buys one of these t-shirts, an Elvis Je ne sais quoi, or one of the Jerry t-shirts, which if you go on RAYGObloom.com, you can just have a look around. You don't have to buy anything, but if you have a look and you want to get yourself one of these t-shirts, $5 from every t-shirt sold will be going to the Elvis Presley Charitable Foundation. If you want to just send a donation, if you go into my description, there's my PayPal there. If you wanted to donate to just put money towards what we're going to send over to the Elvis Presley Charitable Foundation, just put Elvis Presley Charitable Foundation in a comment with a PayPal, and I'll just add that money together. And then I will come up with a date over the next few weeks where it'll be like a sort of cut-off point, and then we'll see how much we can raise by then. And then I will do in one of my videos, I'll video sending the money across, and it's just a nice thing for this channel. I think it'll be cool. So if you want a t-shirt, go to RAYGObloom.com, you can get one and the money will be added. If you want to just donate, that's fine. We have accumulated some money. It's not like massive amounts or anything yet, but you know, it is what it is. I don't know how this works, doing charity things. I've never done it. But it feels good knowing that we're all in this together doing it. So I'll leave it there because I've dragged on for 4 minutes. Sorry, guys. But either way, Betsy, that's super generous. And to everyone who I can't do your request in the comment section, I apologise. It's just time. Unfortunately, there's not enough time in the day to do anything, is there? If there was, I'd probably be on a golf course as well, more than I get to do. But either way, here we go. We've got the American Trilogy video. Now, I have done the American Trilogy song reaction before, and that was months ago. And if I'm honest, I can't off the top of my head remember how it goes. I know once I start listening to, I will do. But this could be sad. It says it's from 1972, like, which must be the song, I imagine. Oh, here we go. Let's see the description quickly first. This is from This Is Elvis 1982. There is also footage of the King's funeral from 1977. Okay, let's prepare ourselves for this, because this could be pretty sad. Right, come on guys, let's go.
CBS News. Elvis Presley, king of popular music, is dead at the age of 42.
The undisputed king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley, is dead. He died this afternoon here in his adopted hometown of Memphis after apparently collapsing at his South Memphis mansion. And the mayor has ordered all flags in the city to be flown at half-staff.
This is Channel 7's Eyewitness News. Tonight with Fahey Flynn, Joel Daly, Bill Frink, Steve Edwards, and a special report by Jay Levine.
Elvis Presley is dead at 42, possibly of a heart attack, an autopsy reveals tonight. Memphis, Tennessee is in mourning. Tonight, thousands of fans are reported gathered around his palatial mansion. The Memphis Telephone Company reports total overtaxing of its lines.
Pandemonium has broken out here on Elvis Presley Boulevard in Memphis. Thousands of fans from all over the country are converging on Graceland, trying to get in to view the body of the 42-year-old king of rock and roll. The world is shocked by Elvis Presley's sudden death after attempts to save his life failed. The apparent cause, according to his personal physician, Dr. George Nicopoulos, is a heart attack. The singer's father, Vernon Presley, has requested that an autopsy be performed.
Why go to all this trouble?
Because we love Elvis. We still do.
You're not going to get in, you know.
Doesn't make any difference. There's nobody else like him. There won't ever be anybody else like him as far as I'm concerned. I just can't believe he's dead. It's terrible.
Elvis Presley was the first, and probably the foremost in popular music. But tonight on Radio Luxembourg, we have to inform the world that he no longer exists on our planet. Tonight on Luxembourg, we feature Nothing But Elvis, till closed down at 3:45.
Presley's show business friends, as well as his legions of fans, are mourning tonight. Sammy Davis Jr. was asked how the performer would rate on a scale of 1 to 10.
Well, he's got to be 11, babe. And I'm not saying that because of the tragedy of the moment, but because anybody in this business of ours that can become one of a kind. He's the one, the only, the original. Everybody else is an imitator that came after him.
Elvis Presley almost single-handedly turned rock into the most popular music expression of the young. Tonight in Memphis, Elvis died, and a generation of people cared.
It's 6:29. It's WMAQ Chicago. I'm Dennis Day with Rick Elliott and Jay Marks. Say it one more time, as much as it hurts. Elvis Presley died today.
There are many superlatives linked with his name, the greatest and the king. But probably the most important thing is that each person listening, and all of us here, that Elvis had an effect, an important effect on each one of our lives. And what more can you say about an individual? He'll be remembered for many, many years.
But you remember when President Kennedy died, years later people said, do you remember where you were when you first heard the news that Kennedy was dead? Remember where you are now. Because if you're feeling like me in a deep state of shock, then in a few years from now, you will remember that you were listening to the first radio station in Europe to ever play Radio Luxembourg's #1 star, Elvis Presley.
Oh, I wish I was in a land of cotton. Old times are not forgotten. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Sing it, fellas. Oh, I wish I was in Dixie. Away, away, in Dixieland I'll take my stand to live and die in Dixie. For Dixieland, it's where I was born. Early Lord, one frosty morn. Look away, look away, look away, Dixieland. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Holy glory, hallelujah. Take it, baby. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. You know your daddy's bound to die. But all my trials, Lord, soon be over.
That's a deep one, guys. I find it hard to... I find it hard... I find it difficult to look up at the camera when it's one of these episodes, you know. I don't know why. It's like I can feel... I never think about people watching me when I do these reactions, even though I know I get like a couple of thousand views in a video or something. I never feel like I am recording for people to watch. I don't know if that makes sense. It's just like, I do the reactions, I know, I don't know, I can't explain it. But when there's a sad one, I feel like I'm being watched then. Do you know what I mean? It's a weird one. And it's hard for me to look up at the camera. I don't know why. That's so sad. And then I know that was a 1972 performance, so that's what the 1972 was obviously referring to, because he had the blue suit on, which was in the 1972 live shows. what a tune. As soon as it started, I was like, oh yeah, I know what the song is. And then the amount of people you could see had been impacted through Elvis's music and stuff. It's hard to talk, isn't it, when... I was trying to just keep myself together, and I think because it's the daytime and I've literally just finished work and I'm doing reactions now, I managed to just keep myself together. Because if you let the day pass and you have a shower and you're relaxed and you've got your PJs on and you start watching stuff like that, that will hit completely different. So there was like the people that were talking at the beginning, like the news anchor people. Two things were said and I can't remember now off the top of my head, but one of them was along the lines of there will only be, like he said, he's an 11 out of 10. There's only one. People come and go where there's an original, there's one and only. Do you know what I mean? And Elvis is one of them. It can be in different categories. It could be a genius, Albert Einstein, whatever. But there's only one and only Elvis. And everyone knows it. Everyone knew it back then. You could see people in the crowds when the hearse was driving through, trying to just step out, just like to come and see, like disbelief. It would have been pure disbelief because he's too young. Not cool. Not cool. Sad. I loved the song though. And the power he had, especially in that last note. It's one of them where you're like, is he going to go for that note? And then he does, and it's just like, that's why there's only one Elvis. That's like, in a nutshell. Do you know what I mean? Sad, but it's nice in a way to see him doing the song over it and the effect it had on everyone and the impact. It's nice in a way. It's just sad. No one likes to see that kind of stuff, like, or believe that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But I don't know, guys. What do you think? Leave it in the comments. Can you watch this kind of stuff? I know that select people wouldn't even be able to watch this, you know what I mean? And I fully understand why. But at the same time, it brings me back to, if you want to get yourself an Elvis t-shirt, get on RAYGOBloom.com and we can try and raise some money for the Elvis Presley Charitable Foundation. Like I say, you don't have to get the t-shirt if you don't want. That's just for yourself, you know what I mean? But if you want to do a donation to add to what I'm trying to build up with you guys, like I say, go on PayPal, just put Elvis Presley Charitable Foundation, and I will know that that's just to be all put together. I don't know. I hope that's a nice thing. Well, it feels nice anyway. But yeah, sad one today, guys. I'll see you on the next one.